All right, guys, before I go into the highlights from Friday, November 1st at GreatStockPicks.com, I'm going to slide our join page over here just to point this out real quick. This is the last weekend that we're going to be offering the lifetime membership. Most of our members are what we call lifers, but this is the last weekend for that. So if you've been considering a membership, now is the time to become. No recurring payments. It's just a good deal. You can take a summer off and come back and trade. So folks love it. But anyway, today in chat, I suggested General Motors. Didn't make an official trigger and stop. I said I like this on short watch up here. You kind of had that reversal candle. It hit 52-week highs right up in here. But look at the shape it made. It had run a long way to get there. Ford was weak. I think at the time the SPY was weak. So this made perfect sense. So I just said this is interesting for a potential short. I don't want to be misleading and say, hey, I said short it right here at this price and stop it here. But I gave enough of alert that several of us made a nice short in it. I got it right at 38.01 with a high of day stop. And look at that, it went all the way down. And I actually covered my last bid at 37.20, got 80 cents. So really handled that one well. That was a GM short. I'm going to try to be brief. I had a lot of calls today. I also suggested LVLT short, and I'll show you the reason why, but suggested a short right about there, right around 30, 35, something like that, as it started to break down below here. And you can see it's been lower ever since. And the reason for the call was on the daily, was up big 2 days in a row. Just like a stock that's down big 2 days in a row, generally we look for a bounce. It's kind of the reverse of that here. And so on an intraday basis, as it started to break below this base, seemed like a great short with a very tight stop right above that base. Sort of the same deal on DreamWorks, DWA. Here's the daily. Couple big days up in a row. And remember, the SPY, the market's starting to show a little weakness, so shorts are even working better. And DreamWorks, my idea was basically below the open, which was below 34.14. And so you can see what happened. It hit right about here and just was lower ever since too. So there were some short ideas. EGLE, as soon as I learned how to type, EGLE I called long almost in the first, I think in the first couple minutes. EGLE was 573 with a low of day stop. Let me pan out here. And so the long was basically right there and the stop right there. And this was a very nice percentage move from 573 all the way up to whatever that was, 612, 615, something like that. 614. That's a big percentage move, and I think many of us did well on that one. Nucor, Stephen B., one of our all-stars, gave a short idea right there. It wasn't huge, but certainly fell, I don't know, 30 cents or something, and the stop was right there. So that was a very nice timed reversal on Nucor and UE. Zozo, one of our all-stars, gave BTU, and I know I should be more precise. I think he gave BTU long right about there, which means the stop would have been right there. It's Friday, so I want to start my weekend, so I don't have the exact numbers there. He also gave us CSIQ, and again, I don't have the numbers there, but I know it was right above this base here. So CSIQ was probably a Zozo long call right there, and nice little money there. And I know I'm leaving a lot of the all-stars out. We added a new all-star, Kent, today, who's kind of a short-biased guy, but he's a good trader. So we've got another all-star in the ranks at GreatStockPicks.com. Big Ideas, one of our all-stars, called STX short right below 49. So right there. Stop would, worst case, would be right there. And yeah, it's up there now, but we got almost $1 down after the call. Plenty of time for a day trader to make some money. Stephen B. also gave us LINE. I want to say, not on that first pullback, forgive me, Stephen, if I'm wrong, I think it was long right there, and we got a really nice move, probably about $1 from there. Again, I'm sorry I don't have the triggers and stops, but it never did stop out. And Kevin W. gave CLF. Now this is really embarrassing because I don't. Again, it's Friday and I just want to start my weekend, so I'm not sure where Kevin gave it, but CLF made a very nice move after Kevin's call too. This might be the worst as far as details the worst highlight video I've ever given because I try to show you reasons for the entries. But again, I'm ready for a weekend. It's been a great week, and we'll see you guys on Monday.